Alright, this is Silver Surfman number 90 by Cecil Fanboy Ron Marz Girl, and despite the cover, sadly not Ron Lee D in the art. This is the second ever appearance of this guy, Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell. He was a character co-created by Ron Marz Girl and Ron Lee, even though Ron Lee barely ever got to draw interior artwork with the character. Much like the issue that introduced him, genis-vell, he quickly ends up being far more intriguing to read about than Silver Surfman. The interior art is amateur though. I'm sure saying that means that Ron Marz Girl, he will insist that I am a member of a hate group, and he'll go on live streams and have a gun at us with a gaggle of sycophants to appear relevant and still popular. Silver Surfman, he has tracked down Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, because he hasn't been using his newfound cosmic powers for good and honourable causes. He reverted to being a slacker and a hustler, but now with his father's power behind him. Oh yeah, Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, he is the son of Captain Marbles, the real one, mar-vell. I think I forgot to point that out in a few videos with him. It is essential information. When he reached appropriate age, he was given his father's magic bracelets, which have a really racist name that I am not gonna say. And then he became Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell. So we started with a fight, and the art isn't that bad in places, so I don't know why Ron Marz Girl is gunning on all these live streams to diss us for saying that it was, when really it was just this opening splash page that was properly rubbish. Here we see Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, getting up to debauchery and womanising and that. And Silver Surfman tells him that this isn't acceptable, this isn't how he should use his powers responsibly, and how it isn't the way his father would do it. But Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, he gets annoyed at the Silver Surfman for appointing himself judge, and this is a really pointless two-page spread. And what follows is the expected big fight between Silver Surfman and Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell. Back then, in the 90s, it was clear that genis-vell was very much a product of his time. He had a jacket, he had a ponytail, he had attitude. Over time, he will grow into a much fuller character. But even his 90s appearances aren't bad. There's still a spark to him, and you can recognise that he is immediately a compelling character. So Silver Surfman, he flies him off into outer space so that they can properly fight without hurting any bystanders or causing any damage. The fight itself is rather straightforward stuff. There's nothing exemplary here. It would have been better with Ron Lee on art, that is for sure. And he would probably waste a lot less time with these unnecessary double-page layouts. And then Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, he learns the error of his ways quickly in the space of a single issue because the Silver Surfman hit him a few times. And he swears that he won't misuse his powers ever again, and Silver Surfman, he quickly accepts that without any doubts at all. And it is a happy ending where these two people have changes of hearts like the drop of a hat, and Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, he promises once again to uphold his father's legacy, but better this time. And our next issue features the long-awaited return of Avatar from Silver Surfman 66. Remember her, didn't you? She was like your bloomin' favourite character ever. That Avatar from Silver Surfer 66. She is in the next issue and the next one after that, and then never appears ever again because she is rubbish. Speaking of rubbish, this issue definitely isn't amazing. We have sloppy art and sloppy writing, and were it not for Captain Marbles, the real one, genis-vell, I would say there isn't any reason that this one should be read. Genis-vell is and will become a fantastic character, and even when a script doesn't flatter him at all, he is still a standout part of the story. Dear me, this was quite a short review, but this is also one of them mar-vell comics from that period where he gave up trying and just wrote scripts where very little happens, and he drags it out for a whole issue with loads of double-page splashes and badly drawn fighting. So after all that, I rate this 7 thumbs up.